The soft lapping of water echoes through this wide chamber. Wood and stone debris from collapsed buildings litter the area. Brackish water floods nearly half of the chamber, getting deeper toward a dark tunnel to the west. Sindala, you notice the entrance to a cramped tunnel hidden behind some collapsed rubble to the south.
Is it possible to clear the rubble at all?
It'll take a minute, but yes.
Allow me to assist you, Sindala. Unfair for a lady to do all the heavy work.
Most appreciated, Shamash.
I'll keep watch whilst you both work on the rubble.
After roughly a minute or so, the entrance to a crawl space is revealed. It looks extremely tight, claustrophobic even. But it's possible for you all to squeeze through.
May I make a suggestion? I'll turn into a small animal and scout on ahead, just to be safe.
I'm in favor of that.
Okay then, but only if you're sure.
That I am. DM, I'll transform into a rat and head on in.
Understood. Your movement is swift and nimble. However, it disturbs some rubble above. Make a dex saving throw.
10 plus 4. 14 total.
You manage to reach the other side of the crawl space unscathed. The tunnel splits 3 ways. North toward a tight crawl space, west toward a stone door, and south toward a foul-smelling chamber. At the end of the west tunnel is a door that leads to who knows where.
I'll go back to the others and inform them of the layout.
There she is, the rodent of the hour. At least I hope that's you, Sindala.
I think that's her. She has that gleam in her eye.
Rat form Sindala winks before reverting back into her elven form. You've good intuition, Shamash. I'll inform everyone on our options.
I don't feel like going in there at the moment. Maybe there's another way around. There's that dark tunnel over there across the chamber.
There is a lot of loose rubble in there. But as long as we're careful, we'll have no issues.
That's not exactly helping.
I'm just saying, as a precaution, why don't you want to crawl through here? Are you claustrophobic?
Sable nods reluctantly.
I understand. Let's see what we can do to get across this disgusting water then.
What are our options, George?
Your main option is assembling a makeshift skiff from the debris here to make traversing the flooded area easier.
What will we need to do to make it?
A survival check.
Well, we all have good survival bonuses. I volunteer.
I'll cast guidance on you, Shamash.
Thank you, Sindala. That's 16 total.
You're welcome. Add a 1 to that.
Nicely done. With a 17, Shamash constructs and makes a skiff sturdy enough to support you all.
Excellent job, Shamash.
Why, thank you.
You all begin to traverse and sail across the repugnant waters. Sindala, you notice odd waves and currents that suggest activity in the water. As you approach the tunnel, a humanoid figure made up of mostly water erupts from beneath the water. Everyone roll initiative. Sable, Shamash, you both have disadvantage. Okay, I've the initiative order written down and ready to go. Shamash, if you please.
Even with disadvantage, I can't be stopped. Longsword and shield out, Shamash springs forth with a strike. Natural 20, let's go. Critical damage, and the water elemental thing has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
The amalgamation of sewer water attempts to strike one of you with its malformed fist. Sindala, you duck as its fist goes for you, feeling the water trickle down your back and neck.
Sindala imbues her quarterstaff with druidic magic before lashing out, aiming for the creature's head. Only an 8 to hit. Damn.
Sable braces herself, preparing a scorching ray spell, using her sorcery points to use transmuting spell. She then thrusts her hands forwards, palms open, 3 lightning beams erupting from them. All 3 hit. Each beam envelops and electrocutes the elemental. The chamber swarmed with flashing blue light.
Nice Sable. Shamash slashes at the sewer elemental again, sword gleaming. Oh my god, another natural 20. Seriously, thank you, dice.
No way. Arnold, you lucky soul.
Fantastic rolls, Arnold.
Indeed. Great rolls, Arnold. However, the water weird is just barely holding on. It lunges for Sindala again. Its fist slams into you, a torrent of force bombarding you. You're now restrained as well, getting pulled into the water. You won't have long until you start taking damage due to suffocation.
Sindala thrashes and squirms, trying to break free.
Roll a strength athletics check.
That's 14 altogether.
That's just a success.
Sindala swiftly swims upwards, her head breaking through the water, gasping and coughing as she drags herself back onto the raft, drenched in foul water. After a minute, she flourishes her magical quarterstaff before going in for a strike. 9 to hit. Nope.
Sable fires a sorcerous burst of magic from her hands, the chamber resonating with echoes as she verbally recites the incantation. 8 to hit. That's not gonna do it.
Leave the lady alone! Shamash gets in front of Sindala, longsword already swinging at the sewer elemental. Miss. Action surge. 19.
The water weird seems to almost wail before it breaks apart. All of its remnants simultaneously falling deep underwater.
God's damned perversion of nature. Sindala slumps and sits, coughing a little as she still feels a little drained from nearly drowning.
Casting prestidigitation on Sindala's clothes, Sable watches as the spell works its magic, drying them out and replacing that questionable sewer scent with a beautiful lavender one.
Most appreciated, Sable.
Think nothing of it.
Glossy urns and cinerary boxes line the walls of this vaulted rotunda. Drifting in the center of the room above a drain is a ghostly, transparent, humanoid figure. The figure is clad in plate armor, and where a head should be, there is instead a featureless, luminescent orb. Upon noticing you all, the ghost beseeches you for help in recovering its previous identity.
As long as you don't seek to harm us, then yes, we'll help you.
Just sit tight and we'll look around for anything that may help.
What my traveling companions just said.
You all disembark next to the nearest room, heading up. The smell of old parchment fills this tomb. Bookshelves carrying various tomes and scholarly implements stand against the walls. At the center is a stone, gold-painted sarcophagus, the sides of which bear a beautiful relief carving of 2 humanoid women exploring a forest together. From the corners of the room, the dirt and dust swarm together, creating something that resembles a winged, gaunt goblin with dry, flaky gray skin and hollow eyes. 4 of them. Everyone roll initiative. Okay, initiative order is ready. 2 of the dust creatures fly towards you all, flanking Shamash. One of them manages to land a slashing attack against you, dealing a minor wound. The other misses. They almost giggle in an imp-like voice, relishing the damage that's been dealt.
It's gonna take more than that to stop me, you winged goblins. Shamash switches to his greatsword, going for a wide arc. It cleaves into the first winged bastard. I'll expend a superiority die to use my sweeping attack, dealing damage to the adjacent dust imp thing.
Sable targets one of the 2 creatures at the back of the room. She casts magic missile, 3 glowing darts of magical force slamming into said creature.
Sindala fires an intense beam of ice at the dust creature Sable just struck. Frost damage coats and spreads through the damn thing.
That one explodes in a defensive burst, now a thick cloud of dust. Within a few seconds, it dissipates and is gone.
Wonderful. For my bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on myself.
Its friend gracefully soars across the room, claws extended, going for you, Sindala. That's a hit against you, I'm afraid. The 2 dust creatures surrounding you, Shamash begins speaking an incoherent incantation. I need you to make 2 charisma saving throws.
That's 18 and 12.
Both pass. That's them done for now.
Greatsword time again. Natural 20. Shamash absolutely eviscerates the creature, following up with another sweeping attack to finish off its little imp friend.
Both methods explode in a cacophony of dust. I need 2 dexterity saves, Arnold.
That's 9 for the first save. Natural 20 for the second.
1 fail, and with a nat 20, I'll say that's no damage from the second burst.
Only 1 left now. With a swift flick of her wrist, she fires a burst of lightning at the remaining dust creature, adjacent to Sindala.
Sindala imbues her quarterstaff with druidic magic once again, bringing it crashing down, crushing the dirt-filled creature.
I'll need a dexterity saving throw as the creature explodes in a cloud of dust.
That's 19 total.
That's a success. You take half damage.
Sindala still coughs and fans the air, stepping away from the dust cloud.
Are you alright, Sindala?
I'm all right. Thank you for the concern.
Let's search this place then and see what clues we can find.
One of you please roll an investigation or perception check.
I'll roll for investigation.
Add 4 to the total from guidance.
Including guidance, that's 19 total.
Very nice. A heart-shaped golden locket sits on one of the bookshelves. The locket is unlocked. Inside is a small portrait of a human woman, next to which is the inscription, "My dearest Chanel." One of the figures depicted in the sarcophagus's relief carving wears armor that matches the armor of the ghost in the previous area. Nestled near the bookshelves are 5 incense sticks and a component pouch. You finally find a hidden compartment in one of the shelved books. Inside is a spell scroll of protection from evil and good. You all then proceed out of the chamber and to the opposite room, the ghost absently watching everyone. A stone, gold-painted sarcophagus rests in the center of this tomb. The sides of the sarcophagus bear a relief depicting 2 women gazing lovingly over a field and a city, and the lid has a faintly distinguishable family crest carved into it. Old weapons and decorated armor line the walls of this room. At the back of the tomb, you can hear movement. Near the sarcophagus, you spot a pair of feminine glasses, as well as a small pouch that seems to have been dropped.
Keeping her quarterstaff close, Sindala approaches and searches the back of the tomb, trying to locate the source of the noise.
Roll a perception check.
With guidance, that's 17.
Sindala, you see the faint outline of a doorway at the very back of the tomb. The door is unlocked and swings open with a gentle push. Inside is a cramped passage with a lady on her hands and knees, dressed in arcane robes.
The lady looks up, squinting at this unknown individual. Stay back.
Calm down now. It's okay. I won't bite so long as you don't. Sindala offers her hand.
Still squinting, the blonde takes her hand, getting up and out of the cramped passage.
There we are. You all right? Did you get trapped in there?
Something like that. But first things first, I need to find my glasses and pouch.
Shamash approaches, handing the lady both items. Here you are, ma'am.
You have my thanks. Slipping her glasses on and attaching her pouch to her belt, dusting her bare legs off, the blonde takes a long look at her rescuers and company. I'm Seren Bursden, novice wizard and adventurer. I was searching these sewers for someone when someone attacked me from behind and threw me into that crawl space. I tried to get a good look at my attacker, but it all happened so quickly. And plus, without my glasses, my vision is absolutely awful.
Sindala introduces herself and the others. So who were you looking for, Seren?
Whilst I'm grateful, I'm not going to spill my life story.
She wasn't asking for your biography. We can help you find this individual you're after if you let us.
Seren takes a minute before nodding. My brother. He's gone missing. The circumstances of his disappearance were completely abnormal. I know he's down here somewhere.
Saber reciprocates her nod with one of her own. She explains the reasons as to why we're all down here as well. Why not help each other then? Join us, Seren. If you're hurt, Sindala possesses healing magic.
And a healing kit.
Thank you for the offer, but I had a brief rest in the crawl space. My wounds now, nothing but minor nuisances. Seren casts mage armor before collecting herself. Very well. I'll join you all. Thank you.
Now, let's search this place further.
One of you roll an investigation check with advantage.
Despite what happened to me earlier, I have an eye for details. Allow me.
I cast guidance on Seren. Added 2 to the total.
I appreciate it. 16 plus 2, 18.
Seren, with an 18, you discover quite a few things. Engraved on the lid of the sarcophagus is a coat of arms depicting a blunted 6-point crown. You recognize this symbol as the crest of the Hallwinter family, whose lineage produced renowned knights throughout the Sword Coast. One of the figures depicted in the sarcophagus's relief carving wears armor that matches the armor of the ghost in the other room. Most items stored in this tomb have rusted, but one shield remains intact. Magic emanates from it like a sun-blaring pure heat.
Let's surmise the details here.
The crest of the Hallwinter family. And you said you found a locket.
That we did. Sindala examines the locket again. A small portrait of a human woman with the inscription, "My dearest Chanel."
I think we have all the clues we need.
Then let's return to our spectral friend.
The 4 of you return to the vaulted rotunda, the melancholic ghost still floating.
Chanel Hallwinter? Is that your name?
The featureless orb of the ghost's head coalesces into the face of a middle-aged human woman with braided hair. Chanel verbally expresses her gratitude and resolves to aid you all. She takes the shield and removes the curse imbued in it, the shield now a pure, magical shield. She also shares some information. A small group of humanoids descended into the catacombs several months ago, whispering about strange rituals and secrets. Chanel saw a man matching Delvin's description flee through the rotunda from deeper within the catacombs, pursued by an individual in a hooded gray robe. The crypt to the south of the rotunda was desecrated and now swarms with zombies.
What about my brother? Have you seen him at all? Saren provides a thorough description of him.
Chanel, through a pained voice, answers with a detailed no. Now, onto the next room, straight ahead. What was once a serene crypt now lies in ruin. 2 chipped stone pillars brace the vaulted ceiling. Tombs are cracked open, and reanimated corpses prowl the room. At the center of the room's back wall is a dirtied and desecrated shrine bearing the image of a blank scroll. 8 zombies shamble around this crypt, and they look ever so hungry.
Sindala whispers to the others, "Let's try and sneak around."
Everyone roll stealth checks.
That's 14.
That's 10 for me.
15 total for me.
Oh crap, that's a natural one. +4.
Roll initiative, everyone. All right then. Shamash, you're up. You have 2 undead cadavers surrounding you.
With his new shield and longsword, Shamash goes for the closest zombie, slashing at it. I'll use my sweeping attack once again. Longsword already swinging wildly, yet with precision slicing into the adjacent zombie bastard.
That same zombie lunges for you, but with disadvantage due to your weapon. His friend joins in. Both miss. Sindala, you're also surrounded by a pair of rotting undead.
Noted. Sindala imbues her quarterstaff yet again before going in for a strike. With a loud thump, Sindala slams her weapon into the zombie's chest, the room resonating with the impact.
Roaring half-heartedly, that zombie stumbles at you, its intestines dragging themselves from its lower torso. It sluggishly pummels its fist into your face, blood trickling from your nose. Saren, you've 2 zombies coming your way.
Mistra's Grace. Saren hurls 4 fiery rays, 2 at each of her opponents. They assail and seriously burn their targets, the undead cadavers barely having much strength left to be standing.
One of the zombies simply drops to the ground, completely finished. Sindala, you dodge to the side as one of your new friends lunges forwards. Saren, the remaining zombie closest to you, runs in a crazy sprint, fists clenched and trembling. You narrowly avoid getting punched, dodging and getting back. Sable, you've also got a pair of unwanted adversaries advancing towards you.
How delightful. The simmering magic infused within Sable begins to radiate as she unleashes said magic, her body coated in purple and pink arcane energy, her eyes completely purple. Using her sorcerer abilities, she effortlessly launches a burst of cold energy that emanates from her. Both zombies fail to protect themselves against the spell, getting assaulted with cold damage and hindered by ice formations. Casually flicking her wrist, she then launches a burst of lightning magic at the zombie adjacent to Saren. It strikes the cadaver in the jugular, burning and zapping part of its throat out.
By the dead gods. Saren is almost transfixed on Sable's transformation.
Well, I'll be damned.
By Sylvanus' dead embrace.
Both zombies facing Sable are trapped in the ice formations, dead and motionless.
Shamash switches to his greatsword, wielding it much like a baseball bat as he swings at the closest undead corpse. Taking out a large chunk of the bastard's shoulder, Shamash sweeps his weapon round, catching his friend in the motion, cleaving his legs off.
Both zombies are down.
Flourishing her quarterstaff, Sindala takes the opportunity, bashing it over the cadaver's head, the wood pulsing with potent druidic magic. For her bonus action, Sindala casts Healing Word on herself.
A thin sheet of flame shoots forth from Saren, enveloping the closest zombie, coating in a whirlwind of intense flames.
The remaining zombie decides to run for it, Everyone roll to attack it. The remaining zombie decides to run for it. Everyone roll to attack it. And looking at the dice, everyone got at least a 12. That finishes it off, but it's not quite over yet. From the ceiling, you all see a giant hole in it surrounded by webs. From said hole quietly scuttles a giant spider. It drops down, aiming to land on you, Shamash. It pins you down, plunging its giant fangs into your neck, acidic poison flooding your veins. Initiative remains the same, and we start from the top.
Get the hells off of me, you damn arachnid! Shamash will roll a strength check to escape. 16 total.
16 is enough. I'll say that's a free action.
Thank you, DM. Shamash uses a second wind to heal himself a little before swinging his greatsword. The blade plunges and almost embeds itself deep in the arachnid's side.
Sindala clicks her fingers, hurling a mote of fire at the giant spider, striking its abdomen. She then casts Healing Word on Shamash, healing him further, his body almost glowing with turquoise energy.
Much better, Sindala. Thanks.
My pleasure, really.
Saren, roll a wisdom save.
That's a 10 DM. Is that enough?
Not quite.
Saren tenses up, getting weak in the knees. Memories of her childhood invade her mind. Bad ones. Tears run down her face, hands shaking. She just stands there in a state.
Still swarming with arcane power, Sable creates and fires 3 glowing darts of magical force, all of them simultaneously bombarding the nightmare that is the giant spider.
Baring its dagger-like fangs, the giant walking nightmare goes for Saren as she cowers, biting deep into her body, its poison overwhelming her.
Shamash runs over, swinging his greatsword, cutting the damned creature in half.
And cut it in half, you do Shamash. Dark blood pools out, spreading all over the floor.
Saren hugs herself, sitting on the ground, shaking.
Sable gradually returns to normal, the arcane energy dissipating, her glowing eyes no longer emanating any magical power.
Shamash slowly helps Saren up.
Thank you, Shamash.
Sindala sets a hand on Saren's shoulder, casting cure wounds on her, turquoise energy soaking into her body, healing her up. There we are. Are you all right, Saren? What happened back there?
Most appreciated. Saren tries her best to collect herself, wiping her teary eyes after setting her glasses on her forehead, clearing her throat. I'm not fond of spiders, as I'm sure you all noticed. They're a walking 8-legged nightmare, regardless of what size they are, unless they're minuscule. But even then, when I was just a little girl, I can't say much more. Let's just regain our bearings.